right, Drew, what are we cooking?
Cooking up some baits.
So
Scott's been asking me for a long time.
So this is something like Drew just said, this is something I've been wanting to do for probably a year now. Drew makes his own baits. He'll melt down baits, use the original materials, and with these molds right here, just pull out one of them. These are some Senkos, trick worms, giant swim baits.
5-inch swim baits.
This is all the stuff that I saved for the last few months of guiding last year. Not even that much at all. Right here. And then this is some extra random Senkos that I found in an old box that obviously most of these colors are garbage. So
alright, so
this looked like a lot until I looked at Drew's boxes.
Nah.
These are 5-gallon containers, all natural colors.
Oof, that makes a color like this.
And all June bug.
Damn.
So what
we're gonna get, since he doesn't have a whole lot of the same color, because if we had making only June bug, we'd make a small pile of only June bug, and that's not gonna pour a whole lot of baits. So what we're doing for Scott today is we're gonna get all his dark colors and just make one wild color.
One wild color. What are we gonna name it?
We're gonna call it
how about Gordo?
We're gonna call it Gordo.
It's gonna be called Gordo. Gordo! What up, Gordo? What's up, buddy? Stay tuned. Something that, like I said, I've been wanting to see for a really long time, and you're gonna see the master put it to work.
Alright, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do, Scott. We're gonna pick out all the natural colors out of here. Just throw them in mine, because you definitely don't have enough for that. And then we'll make you some June bugs with what you got.
When do you start pouring baits?
When? Only like 3-4 years ago. Alright, this all looks good, but it doesn't look like enough. So what we do for Scotty here is we get some good stuff here. And now he has enough.
That's what's up.
Alright, so we're gonna open here. This is on warm. It's not really heated up yet. We're gonna put some heat stabilizer in here so it doesn't burn.
Why are you cutting it up?
Start chopping it up so it melts faster.
Makes sense. There we go.
Nice.
Everything's all cut up.
Put some more heat stabilizer on the top. Your plastic burns and you're pretty much screwed. So we're gonna leave that for a while. Let's check my temperature on the machine. You want this temperature around 340. So it's at 322 right now. I have it at the set temp at 360. So if it passes 360, it would alarm me. Right now it's at 322. When it gets to 340 and that melts, we'll start pumping some baits here.
So Drew just got all the baits set up.
All the molds are ready to go.
The idea is we're just gonna pour it straight in there.
This is almost at 340.
Bait soup going on right there.
Look at that color down there, guys.
Crazy color. Almost there. Gordo's ready. I'm just gonna die, but whatever. Look at that.
Guys, so we just added salt. Salt helps the bait sink at a little more natural level. You don't put salt in any frogs, topwater, soft plastics. We have only worms, swim baits. We want to just add just a little bit of salt. We don't need much, but just a little bit of salt make it a little bit harder of a bait as well, and also sink at the rate we want it to.
Is it ready?
It's ready. Here.
These are all my baits, all my June bug colored baits. Optimal temperature is 340, right?
Yep.
It's perfect. We're pouring.
Just like that.
Done. Maybe.
Boom. So there's the white we had in the original.
How'd they come out?
Very good.
They're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the first ones. 4 really nice looking Senkos. Let's see what's next.
The big dogs.
Trick worms. And they also look pretty good.
Very good.
Look at this. 4 fat trick worms.
4 more?
Yeah. Sometimes these things don't come out right. You know, the pour could be uneven in certain places, spots come hollow, but these are just perfect. Christmas tree of trick worms.
Don't get much better than that. Super strong.
Look at that. Just like brand new. These are all recycled baits. These are baits that were totally torn to shreds. We remelted them, and now look at this. Perfect brand new baits. And now this stuff,
Back to recycling.
throw it back in for even another round. Clean looking bait. Ooh, big swim bait.
Look at that.
I
Mama
like that.
Jamma. This is called the hook slot.
Yep.
And that's you have a little hook slot. So you can make it with the hook slot or without. If you make this solid, then you use a jig head on the top.
That's a good looking bait.
That's called the Drew's bait.
Specific way to sit these so that this dries properly, sitting it directly up like that. Now the biggest one of all. Whoa. How long are those swim baits?
7.
7 inches. These are definitely your big fish swim baits. Looking for 6 to 10 pound giants?
Yeah. I've caught 3-pounders on them, but
Ambitious fish though. That's a serious one.
yeah.
That's gonna rule out a lot of little guys and focus on your big fish.
You can just feel that paddle swaying when you swim that thing.
That thing's got power.
Boom. Another one. You see how tough they are?
Yeah, they're thick.
They last long, man.
Longer than original market baits, you think?
Yeah.
The baits have attractant on them. We've got a few rounds done. Various swim bait sizes, tons of trick worms, some Senkos, 2 batches of Senkos, and a little lone frog we pulled 1 mold off of. It's looking good, man. Still got a lot more June bug cooking up. Now we're gonna bag them. These baits were all torn up just an hour ago, and now they look better than they were to start with. These baits are totally sick.
I wish you could smell them.
They smell good. It's like a garlic scent.
Yeah. All the way to the top.
And that just looks good. Do you guys have a lot of recycled baits like this? Just a whole bucket of unused or used plastics that you don't really know what to do with? Message me in the comments or message Drew and he'll do this for you. Pretty cool. Round 2. So that right there becomes this. We're doing another round on June bug. We're losing light here. It's right around sunset now. We started late, but we may keep going to get that natural color that we're gonna call Gordo. So this is the second round. We're done with June bug. Drew's pulling out the plastic out of there. I mean, we got baits in here. Swim baits in there, big swim baits over there, and look at all these baits. Such a good way to recycle your plastics and get even better stuff than you started with. And then all the extra stuff that we were cooking with, like this,
Still warm.
Drew can, yeah, it's still warm. Drew can throw right back into the bucket and he can use it again. That's just the coolest thing.
There's those pinks and light greens. And
This
then
is,
there's dark baits like these.
so this is the Gordo color coming to life. There is Gordo. Doesn't look like the hottest color in the world right now. But Drew's a believer.
Oh, this color, I mean, imagine that it's gonna have gold flake, red flake, yellow, blue, orange. I mean, every color flake is gonna be in there. That's funny.
All right, we're almost there. Gordo is a go.
Wow, look at that thing.
Show me Gordo. Wow.
This is not in the instructions, but I just feel like it does so much more than this.
The first of the Gordo. Knowing the truth. Wow. It's coming together. Little swim baits, medium swim baits, big ones, trick worms, Senkos, and
Squids.
squids. The final batch. But they just feel better, they're stretchier, they're just better baits than what you can get in the market. Simple as that. I mean, look at those things.
It's like everything.
Yeah.
Hand make anything.
Yeah,
Always comes out better.
that's the truth. Versus making it commercially.
Bulk.
I mean, these things, they smell amazing. I would eat one of these. They smell that good. We got it all. Okay, so I just left Drew's, driving back now. Just got back to my garage. So that was totally a cooler experience than I really ever expected it to be. I knew it was gonna be awesome, but the whole process was just crazy. Being able to take something that was trash at the beginning of the day and then make it better than it was to start with. I mean, these baits are just, I have a whole Christmas bag and just, they're so freaking good. I'm gonna lay them out on my bed to wind this video out, but really, that's something that you guys should all be doing with your baits. Save them, and if you guys know anyone that pours baits, or even if you don't, just contact Drew. I'll put it in the description below. Contact me or Drew, and he'll be able to make something good out of it. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you really liked it, leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you had any cool thoughts on the video, and most importantly, subscribe to see all the future stuff I'm gonna be making. Thanks again, and I'll see you all soon.